Welcome. In this lesson we are looking at science paper 2 which is chemistry. If you are new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe and click on that notification button. Alright, so this was 2025 internal question P5. And this is a very, very interesting question. So whether you like it or not, you are supposed to understand bonding. So whether you like it or not, you need to understand this topic called bonding, because questions rarely miss, and these questions are free mark in an exam. Okay, so question B5 there, the diagram shows the electronic structure of two ions of element X and Y. So we have two elements there, element X and element Y. Alright, so state the group and the period of element X and Y. So we are going to state the period and the group where these elements are found. Okay, so now how do we do that? Okay, so we are going to go back to their original state as they are the neutral element, because these elements they have given us, they have said that structures of two ions, meaning they already undergone bonding. So we are going to go back to their original state as a neutral element before they went into bonding. Okay, so if we check X there, X in the first shell it has 2. In the second shell there is 8, third shell there is 8. So now when you see a plus sign there, a positive charge, metals, they are the ones which possess a positive charge when they undergo bonding. So this original state of this metal, it was having a 1 in the last shell. Now metals lose their valence electron. Then non-metals, they always gain. So metals, they lose and possess a positive charge, while non-metals, they gain and possess a negative charge. Okay, since we only have a plus there, this means it was having 1 electron in its outermost shell, and that electron was lost or was transferred to the non-metal. Okay, so this is our original state of the neutral element X. Okay, what of element Y there? Element Y. Okay, element Y, we have in the first shell we have 2. In the second shell we have 6. Okay, so you see a negative here, 2 negative. This means element Y gained 2 electrons. So an element that has the configuration of 2, 8, 8, 1, this element is found in group 1. This element is found in group 1. Okay, what of this other element? What of this other element? So an element with the configuration of 2, 6, this element is found in group 6. Okay, so this is our answer here, in group 6. Okay, so now what of the period? Okay, so now one thing you need to understand is that periods, these are horizontal rows on the periodic table. Periods are horizontal rows on the periodic table, while groups are vertical columns of the periodic table. So the periodic table has 7 periods and it has 80 groups. The periodic table has 7 periods and also 8 groups. So now the period where an element is can be determined by the number of shells that it has. For example, elements that are in period 1, they have only 1 shell. Elements in period 2, they only have 2 shells. So now how do we answer this question? Okay, so since we have said that this element belongs to group 6, the other one group 1. All right, so now just from looking at this configuration 2, 8, 8, 1, this configuration gives us that this element has 4 shells, and since it has 4 shells, so meaning element X belongs to period 4, because the period where an element is can be determined by the number of shells that it has. What of Y? Y only has 2 shells, so this one, it is period 2. So the period where an element is can be determined by the number of shells that the element has. Okay, name element X and Y. So if you check on the periodic table, the element with this configuration is potassium. So our answer here is potassium. Then the element that has this configuration on the periodic table, it is oxygen. Oxygen. Okay, so we go to B. Elements show periodic or group trend. Give one trend of the group where X belong to. Okay, so what we are going to say here is that the group where element X is, the reactivity increases. Okay, so we are saying the reactivity increases as you go down the group, as you go down the group, Okay, so group 1 elements, the way it is, the reactivity increases as you go down the group. So this means the most reactive element in group 1 is francium. That is the most reactive element, it is francium, because reactivity series increases as you go down the group. Thank you for watching.